Hey guys! So I'm back and I'm going to talk about wedding diet as I realize I have an Oreo in my hand, which Maggie really, really wants. But yeah. So let's talk wedding diet. This is good. Okay, so to start, I'm just going to be talking about my wedding diet and what I've been doing the past few months to prepare for the big day. So for my wedding diet, I have tried to keep something that I can maintain long term because I am just not about the yo-yo like fad diets that only last like 2 weeks that I've done in the past. And first of all, they didn't work for me. Second of all, they suck. So what I am doing is flexible eating, which basically allows you to fit into your diet whatever craving you might have, like for a donut or for a piece of cake, since I'm going cake tasting and stuff like that, without feeling guilty or without totally derailing your diet plan, which is great for me because as you can see, I love Oreos and I need to fit the occasional Oreo in to not go crazy. So if it fits your macros or flexible eating diet plan, it breaks it off into your food for the day into a certain amount of grams of carbs, grams of fat, and then grams of protein. And so you basically have to meet those quotas each day, which for me, I like the mindset of, oh, I have to eat more. Like, oh, I haven't eaten enough protein or I haven't eaten enough carbs, which is a great one because then you can have pasta or vegetables, but like pasta's better. So yeah, I like that mindset versus, oh, I have to restrict myself. Oh, I can't eat. Oh my gosh, I overate already, or like whatever it is. I feel like for some reason, mentally, I'm always trying to eat more, even though I'm actually eating less. So with this diet, I've only been doing it for a few weeks and I've already lost like a couple pounds, I think. It works really well in conjunction with a healthy and pretty rigorous fitness routine because it makes sure that you're getting the right amount of protein and the right amount of carbs to fuel your workouts and healthy fats in for your skin and nails and stuff like that. So I really love it. It's been really effective for me so far. I feel like I have seen a change in my body, which is the goal. And I just feel good. That's the main thing, is that with other diets, like really popular diets, honestly fad diets right now, like keto, even Whole30, and paleo, all of which I've done, they are healthy and you are eating whole foods when you're on them. So they're not like some of the more out there, even borderline unhealthy diets like, I don't know, the military diet. Some people may have heard of that one, or even being a fruitarian. I did that one before. It means you only eat fruit, which obviously isn't healthy for you. Anyways, so I've just found that this makes me feel good. I guess like stomach wise. I don't know. I feel like there's a better term that I can use to describe that. But I just feel like so many, especially girls that I talk to, have really bad digestive issues or stomach pain, or they get nausea or whatever, just all these symptoms. And I think some of that honestly might be in part due to our changing diets and how girls are always fad dieting, always changing up what they're eating and changing it so drastically. Like, I know so many girls that will do Whole30 for 2 weeks or a month or whatever it is, and then automatically flip back to a very unhealthy lifestyle. And then whenever they're feeling crappy enough, then they switch back and they'll do Whole30 again to like do a cleanse or like get their body healthy or whatever. And as good intentioned as I feel like that is, and I've done that exact same thing as well in the past, I feel like having a consistent diet that your body can rely on what is going to be coming into it, instead of just being totally thrown off and derailed and having to readjust what it's processing that's so drastic, like weeks and months of junk food and all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden Whole30 and cut all the other stuff out that your body was just getting used to processing and then flipping it around. I just feel like it's not good for your digestive system. That's just my own tidbit of my own opinion. But yeah, I don't know. That's just from what I've observed. I don't know. But yes, macros is great. I'm actually going to link below this girl that I follow on Instagram who is all about the macros diet. She actually has her own macros calculator. So you have to pay for hers, but I've heard great things, and the other resources on her website are also awesome, and I just love her. She's so encouraging, and if you see her before and after photos, it is so clear that the stuff she's doing works. Other than that, what I did to calculate my macros, because how you calculate the grams of protein, carbs, and fat that you need to take, it's different for everybody depending on your goals, your height, your weight. There's a ton of free calculators online. I'll link below also the one that I personally used. I used a couple different ones to kind of get a feel of how much they differed, and they actually did differ somewhat noticeably, and so I researched a lot and then settled on one that I thought made sense and that I liked. So again, I'll link that one below. But yeah, it's been really great. I feel like I can still fit in the stuff that I like to eat, but at the same time, I try to still eat healthy just for, you know, to get in the nutrients and vegetables and stuff. And even though as much as I love carbs, bread and pasta, or my jam, I try to fill up my carb quota or the grams of carbs that I need per day with vegetables, because obviously that's the healthier option or something. And then I have a ton of protein shakes, I have a ton of chicken, and hamburgers too. That's good because that's carbs and protein, all good stuff, just normal whole foods that are good for your body. Try to get hormone free, all natural. I love to shop at Whole Foods, and I love to shop at Central Market, and even HEB has some really great options as well. In addition to that, I'm also taking some supplements that I have included as extras in my wedding diet for just overall health and de-stressing and stuff. Is better sleep. I'm actually gonna make a video. Parker, my fiance, was laughing at me for that. I'm gonna make a sleeping video on all the weird things I do to improve my sleep, because I have been an insomniac for so long and it's terrible. And I feel like I've finally found some stuff that I've been able to do, add to my nighttime routine that has finally allowed me to fall asleep at night. Sleep plays such a big role in weight loss or even weight gain, if that's what your goal is. Like for Parker, he's trying to gain weight, and so he said that whenever he stops sleeping and he goes on so little sleep for so long, he finds it so hard to gain muscle and he can't gain any weight at all, and he just ends up losing weight. For me, whenever I get a really good night's sleep for a long time, my body is just, I feel like I'm all full capacity, full energy, and I just feel like my workouts are better, and just my metabolism is able to work properly, and I'm able to lose weight that way as well. Stress and anxiety also play a huge role in our hormones and in our metabolism. I take one supplement that I take for anxiety and stress is ashwaganda. I'll also link the one that I take below. I really love it because it's an all-natural supplement, and it's not gonna interact with anything that any other medication that you could be taking. I know a lot of people take John's wort. They take it for stress and anxiety, and that supplement actually interacts with a ton of stuff. Maggie, no. That supplement interacts with a lot of stuff, one of which being birth control, and I know a lot of people don't want that to be interacted with because they want that to be effective. I would advocate for using ashwagandha because it doesn't interact with anything. Another thing that I've been adding into my routine is intermittent fasting, which I know a lot of y'all have probably heard about because it's been like everywhere, at least for me in social media and just the people I follow and the blogs that I read and stuff. It's just a hot topic right now. I actually really like it. I don't find it very hard to fast because what I do is every 1 to 2 weeks I fast, and what that means for me is, so I'll try to eat dinner as early as possible. Maggie, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if her growl is included in my video because she won't be quiet. Just shush, I'll get to you in a second. She's so needy. What was I saying? Stop! Just stop. When I fast, I try to eat dinner the day before I'm going to fast as early as possible, so like 5:30 or 6, and I go to bed pretty early, and then I try to also sleep in a little bit as well. And so by doing that, I extend the amount of time that I'm not eating. So technically, while I'm sleeping, I'm also fasting. I'll sleep for maybe 8.5, 9 hours maybe, and then I've been already fasting for that amount of time. So when I wake up, I'll have some, maybe lemon water is okay, also some herbal teas are okay, something like that, and just hydrate a lot throughout the day. And then I'll be able to eat at the same time that I had dinner the previous night, that same day. So I'm not fasting technically the same day. I'm not, you know, waking up and going to bed without any food. I just have to technically wait until dinner that night, which was around 5:30 or 6. So it's really not that bad, and to me it just gives me a lot of energy, and it really, really helps with my workout performance and also weight loss and just like getting more cut, I guess. Not necessarily losing weight, even though I have lost weight. It's just more defined and cut muscles, which I feel like is what you want for your wedding day, you know, I'm wearing a strapless dress, pretty low cut. We want everything to be pretty defined. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my wedding diet, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I am so sorry if you hear this like background rumbling noise. That would be her. Come here. That would be her. She has been very loud this entire video, but I already had to refilm it. I missed last Friday because of life, and I was just busy, and I actually had filmed a video, but I was looking over it and the sound quality wasn't so good. I guess sound quality isn't that great this time because Maggie's being loud, but that's fine. So yeah, hopefully we'll get this out on time this coming Friday. If you guys like the video or want to see anything else, just comment below anything else that you'd like to see or any questions you have on the wedding diet. I'd be happy to answer. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.